Hello GSV peeps, it's Dangly Bob here and welcome back to Ark Survival Evolved. As you can see, the weather's improved, it's now just pouring with rain. Now one of the things that we've had is an update land, and I think as we are getting down towards the final release stage, if you like, when this Ark Survival Evolved stops being a beta and starts becoming a proper full game, if you like, means that we are going to get a few more updates coming more frequently. And one of the things, apart from the new creatures, there's a sort of lizard thing that behaves like a puppy, there's a centipede thing that spits acid and melts your armour as quick as anything, and there is a saber-toothed salmon thing. But in amongst all that, there's a little thing which I'm intrigued by, especially as it's supposed... Ah, there we go, stop raining now, I've come inside. It's this little thing here, the bowler. Consumes 8 EP. As such, you wind it up and you throw it. But in the trailer, when you watch the update trailer, it sort of talks about... Let's learn that. And I don't know.
Female 48 quetzal just above our base.
Ah. Oh, there we go. Right, let me just make one of these bowler things, and then I'll grab a few darts, I suppose. So we'll churn out one of these. It takes very little. What was I after? Three stone. No, that's thatch. Let's colour code these. So yeah, we'll go 3 stone. 3. Craft up one of them. That I could probably craft. Let's craft 3. Yeah, you can hold more than one, so I'm going to stick it in slot 5 for the minute. Grab some more darts. Grab another 50 darts. Let's go and try and find this thing then. Betting the fog will come in as soon as we try and see it.
Yeah. I've actually got it trapped.
You got it trapped?
It was flying so close to the mountain, I just landed on its head and just stood there and it's stuck underneath me.
Okay, right. No idea. I bought 3 of these bowler things, so map away, pull these things out. Press the fire key to wind them up. Oh, I think I hit my own bird.
Hit your one. You might have to land, that says wings are not flapping.
Let's try again. It didn't seem to affect anything. I'll give it one more go. No idea where that one went. Okay, I'm just going to start taking shots at it from the... do it from the back round the quetzal. I don't think I can see its head.
You see his neck next to me up by my tower?
Yeah.
Probably a dart the minute you do the first shot.
This is clever, I can shoot it right from inside.
It's still there. It looks like it might be staying.
Well, just keep putting them in from here then. that didn't work quite as well as we thought it was going to do. It got away from us, so we're going back to plan A. Which means at least we should be able to get a few headshots in. Made up 40 odd kibble. Well, I've made up 20 odd kibble to join with the 20 we've already got. Got a load of narco in a staff tamer down, and this one's going to come out at about level 71 then. Interesting to see what her weight comes out at.
It's 870 now, roughly.
Yeah, that's what you said your other one was roughly, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, because my can't remember what level that was now when I tamed it, but it was only 1,000. 2 beaver dams and it was full. There we go. We have just thrown the kibble on there. You can see it's coming up. We've got another
alpha
couple of alpha. Well, there was one
Is it
hanging
up
around
top?
earlier.
No, it's on the beach.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
God, don't scare us like that. Just gonna jump on my bird and get all leery then.
Oh, so level 64.
What, raptor?
Yeah, that gives a couple of levels, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Go on, go and attack it. I'll look after this puppy.
Oh, go on then.
You and Nelly should be able to take it.
Yeah. Right, go on then. Let's go and blenderize it.
Just down the bottom. You can give it some spin kills on the old Oversized. Whoosh.
Oh, ran off me. Got him.
Oh, well done. I've got flies on them there.
Our Rex is coming.
That's alright.
Right, so what do we get off that?
Let's get up here and land.
A journeyman hatchet, an apprentice
Ooh.
hatchet, and a ramshackle metal pick, and a ramshackle crossbow. Crikey,
Let's have a look.
a primitive crossbow. Where did that come from?
I've got nothing.
Can I have the primitive one?
Yeah, welcome to the primitive one. And I got a level.
I've got nothing more. Just a couple of primes and that was it.
Oh, I picked up a load of prime, but... Oh, there we go.
Bloody swim.
Just missed it. She's up. What are we going to name her? What are we going to call her? It's only 64. I thought it was going to be 71 according to the calculator.
We destroy these fireplaces.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if we missed a couple of...
It was 48. Wasn't it?
It was
And then
48.
We should have got 23 levels.
Yeah. But it did get hit by a scorpion
50s.
before we started taming it, but I didn't think that made any difference.
71.
It must do after they're unconscious.
Right,
See, the
it's
minute it's unconscious, any damage it takes is taken off because it's got it unconscious. It's down to you. It's owned by us.
You'd have to work it up again.
Okay. Well, while you perhaps do that with a smaller
That's
die.
right. 64 is all right.
Yeah, it's only what 6 levels, 7 levels. Maths isn't my strong point. Right, let's get it back to base. Where's my... down there. Nelly say he saw some of those salmon things out here.
Yeah, just outside base.
See, I'll catch some of those, get some of that, the raw fish prime or whatever, cook some of that up, and we'll see if that jerkies as well. Not 100% sure what I'm looking for. Stamina doesn't last forever. But it definitely prefers the fish meat to anything else when you look at what else I've got. Berries of every sort. And meat. Oh, the company's over. What's that there? That's lots of coal. Let's put that into melee damage. Don't know what else you pump on a bear. I'm going to keep looking for a salmon anyway.
Hello GSV peeps, Dangly Bob here, and as you can see I seem to have power now. Here we are, fridges, as I said they're all empty at the moment, but it does mean I do have power to the base. If we can have a look outside, you'll see I've stuck the Jenny over there. You can just about hear it from here, but as with most Jennies, as you get closer it gets quite loud, so that's why I left it over here. Cables on the ground. I know if I get a rampaging dinosaur, I have been warned, they will break the cables, but there's nothing in the fridges anyway at the moment, so I'm not think it's going to spoil. But I intend to build all over this and build all the way up to the top of the cliff. So what I thought the best way of getting some levels is to complete, I started this earlier, but I'll show you what we do, is completing putting down these stone foundations and then putting stone foundations out here, perhaps having, I quite fancy having a sort of split building maybe. Because I do take dinos out through that gate there as well as that gate there. Having a building all the way across the middle here would mean I don't perhaps have access down there, but we'll see. But I could certainly put foundations all the way across. Just had a thought actually, because I started on this ledge here, like in this corner here, I had to put some ceilings up because the foundations are now too far off the ground. Does that mean if I put more foundations out this way, because the ground sort of slopes off certainly down to this side, I'm going to end up doing with more and more ceilings and pillars. Yes. Okay, so just as the sun is rising over there, I have finished my tower to the top of the cliff. This was a little bit hard. I've got this bit round here. I could almost come in here, build it square from there upwards, which would be a thing. I could almost make it twice as big at the top, come out a bit as well. But we'll think about that a bit later. I'll take you down through the inside here. I mean, it's big and it's empty. I had to put this little floor in here to get the front on top of the gate, and I had to put a floor over here because it's just clipping these rocks here. But that's fine. That's fine. I don't mind a little gap here. This is not a PvP server, so I'm not trying to get anything in there. It's big and it's empty, and I don't know quite what to do with it. But I wanted to build a tower, so I built a tower, and here it is. I'll put some floors on it. The idea of putting a lift to go from top to bottom is just ridiculous. It would take up way too much metal, and I'm not 100% sure. You know, at the moment, I'm just, I'm not taking dinos up through the top. And if I would, perhaps a ramp would be better. Perhaps I'll build a ramp similar to what we've done over there. But yes, not 100% sure what I'm going to do with this tower now. So I don't even know what type of roof to put on it. I'd like something which is perhaps, I mean, it is, looking at this over here, it is the level 11 Bronto which I set free, and he's roaming around here. I don't need him, don't need 2 male Brontos, so I'd like, yeah, it's the same sort of width, it's in line with the front. Perhaps I could do a staggered roof on the top like I've done on here, and I'd certainly like to build it out so you can access it from the top. I was just doing my little sign off, and I was doing it from the gate that used to be here. As you can see, it is no longer here. That's because I've destroyed it, because I was looking for my bag. I was doing my sign off from the top of the gate, fell off of it. Unfortunately, there was a raptor around here. There is no longer a raptor here at all. It was eaten. And anyway, it ate me when I hit the deck, and there's no sign of my kit or my bag. You get that little death scene as you die. I didn't see the little bag appear as the raptor ate me. We ate the raptor, didn't seem to have any of my kit left on it. So anyway, I am going to sign off there. Oh look, there's a gap underneath. I'll perhaps fill that with another ramp if I can. But you've seen us play with the bear and fail to find a new saber-toothed salmon. You've seen us try and build a monstrosity of a tower? I don't know. Let's go and check out that gold drop in a minute. And you've also heard me on my new headset. Now I apologise that the sound is a little bit on the quiet side. It's a much better headset, this one, but the microphone being sound cancelling, sound cancelling means you won't hear the things in the background, and it doesn't pick me up tapping away on the keyboard, etc. But it does make me sound like I've got a blocked nose the whole time. Oh, fell through the floor there. So we are going to play with that a little bit more. I have realised it is directional. It wasn't quite pointing the right direction, so hopefully the sound is a little bit better than what it is now. It's a HyperX Cloud 2 if anyone's interested. And if you're not interested, don't worry about it. It's one of these USB ones, comes with its own little sound card, which means actually it's a little bit limited if I want to use other software for boosting. Give me the little thing. Here we go. So, yes. Oh, a GPS. Well, it'll be useful since I've just lost mine. So I'm going to make some more kit. Thanks a lot for watching. If you've enjoyed it, please hit the like button, and if you haven't subscribed and you want to see some more, subscribe, and we will see you all Still no idea what I'm going to build in there. We will see you all in the next episode.